Hello there folks, these are the hands of me, Dan Brown, from asortofinterestinglife.com, and we have here 3 different sized Leuchtturm1917 plus Whitelines link notebooks. These, as some of you may have seen in my previous video, are my absolute favourite notebooks to write in, and in fact this middle one here is the one that I've been using as my main notebook. The reason that I love these so much, apart from the amazing I always love Leuchtturm1917 stuff, that's a given, but the Whitelines link paper is a rather fancy, clever idea which lets these be sent to things like Evernote or Dropbox really easily. And the way the app works to take out any background noise that isn't basically ink or lead on paper is fantastic. I've done a video on these previously which I don't feel it demonstrated just why I love these, and I've had quite a few questions about how much writing space do you get with the special little augmented marker borders and stuff. So we're going to dive in, have a look at the app and how it works again, and just generally have a better look at the pages themselves. So let's dive in. The basic Whitelines concept is that it works as a standard notebook, but each page has one of these little markers in each corner, which, coupled with the little symbols you'll see there for email, Evernote, which is crossed out, and Dropbox, can be used with the Whitelines app to automatically take a picture and then send it to each one of those services with the absolute minimum of fuss. The Pocket Notebook is the only one that I haven't personally used, so that makes it an excellent one for us to open it up and see what you get. So first things first, as this is a Leuchtturm 1917 book, it comes with just what you would expect. Your little book strap to keep the pages together. Then open it up and take off this bright orange sleeve. You've got your material bookmarker there, and then it also comes with the things that you would expect. A little piece of information, your general Whitelines link info, and also what I love about Leuchtturm notebooks, the little archive stickers with the front and back cover stickers and also some for the spines. And if we pop this open and have a look, what people seem to be really interested in is what the pages themselves are like, particularly in the Pocket Notebook, because obviously you have a limited amount of space. And as the camera and the app works off little markers in the corners, I think some people think these might cut in quite a lot to the page, whereas they don't tend to at all, I don't think. But if we fetch this right up to the camera here, I can give you a proper demonstration. So you can see just how small the markers are in the top part of the page there, and also along the bottom. Then you can also see, if we fetch that right up, the Dropbox, Evernote and email logos just on the bottom there. For reference, if we have a look what the larger books are like in their page layout, it is basically exactly the same but only obviously slightly bigger. And also, if we zoom in, just for size reference, I've got a 1p and a 5p piece there next to the markers in the corner, which once again I hope serve to give you the general gist of the sizes and how much writing space you have on the page. Ignore the lines on this small notebook though, because that's just the contents page there. The lines obviously come out further on a standard page, just like this larger one for example. Another concern that some people have had is that the grey on the Whitelines pages may be a little bit dark, but I don't think it's very dark at all, and when compared to the brilliant white paper that's in a field notes book, you can see that it is hardly the difference between night and day. For my personal use, I do absolutely love the A5 size, just as a general writing size, and obviously being able to scan these straight into Evernote is fantastic. But I have also been doing quite a bit of writing in the old A4 one. These are all podcast scripts that you're looking at. Anyway, let's move on to a proper demonstration. So to give you a very quick idea of the app, we'll take a photo of this page here. You can see we've got a little cross in the Evernote box there. I've got the app open here. We don't even need to do so much as even actually take the picture. As you can see, the app automatically picks up the page from the markers around the edge and then decides what it's doing, has a quick look, processes it, and what it's doing now is basically taking out all of the lines and anything from the background and saying, right, this is ink, this isn't ink. I don't know if you can see there on the screen, if I fetch that up. We have got the Evernote marker lit up. Just tap continue and that will be sent into Evernote. And as I say, it's that simple, and the final result that you get is, well, in fact we can see it right here on the app itself. the final result that you get is this totally clean, all of the grey colour, everything is completely removed from the background, and it is quite literally just the ink that you've put there that shines through on the actual document that it sends to Evernote. Speaking of Evernote, I have got my computer set up in the background here. If I grab hold of it, fetch that into shot now, hopefully all this is in focus, and you can see, I hope you can see, we have now already got the document in Evernote to access from the computer, the iPad, on the phone itself, or anywhere else basically that these notebooks are not at that point. On that note, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos for a load more random stationery and fancy things like this. Until the next time, be sure to subscribe, like the Facebook page, feel free to follow me on Twitter or add my personal Facebook and Twitter accounts, and of course check out my book, The Narrowboat Lad, available for Kindle. And until the next time, farewell.